All right. Welcome to the video, ladies and gentlemen. We are doing a pregame. Last year, I did pregames, and I did them ahead of time, and nobody watched them. It made me so sad. But now, I realized I started doing them like before the game on the day of. Yeah, and it worked. So there you go. Uh, we're doing the Cowboys at Seahawks pregame, and we're going to do post this right before the game starts, pretty much. Uh, Now, before I begin, let me know who you guys got. Is it going to be the Seahawks? Is it going to be the Cowboys? I think it's going to be the Cowboys. But let's go right into this. Let's talk about the last game. I mean, last time you had Damone Clark. He did very well. I was kind of impressed with him. Jake Ferguson was pretty impressive. I thought he did pretty well. Deron Bland, he played well, especially against Calvin Ridley. And then you had Dante Fowler. They were all, I would say, the best young defensive players that game. Now, this time, you'll see a lot of Cooper Rush, lots of Will Greer, lots of backups on the defensive line. Maybe a couple starters here and there, but it's all going to be a backup heavy game, backup focused, backup centered. I think the Cowboys are wanting rust over play because, and you might see in the first game of the regular season, they might be a little rusty in the first half. Maybe they might lose the first game, but I think it's a good thing. You don't want the Cowboys to be completely, drained by the regular season. We need them hot. Now, here's a couple things to look out for. One, watch for the interior offensive line. Look, we have Zach Martin back. That's a good thing. Everyone thought, oh my God, what are they going to do? But there's no Tyron Smith. There's no Terrence Steele or anyone else who are going to be playing. They're not going to be on the field. So it actually makes more sense to keep Steele, Biotish, and others out of the game. You got players like Josh Ball. I don't think he did well at all. I thought he was absolutely terrible. You got Matt Farniak. You got Chuma Adoga. I think he should play. I think TJ Bass, Austin Richards actually really impressed me last year. Some were good on downs, some were not so good. Some were good with the tackles and getting those tackle losses. We'll have to see how they do. Look out for that. Deuce Vaughn, number 2. Hey, you got to look out for Deuce Vaughn. He was absolutely fan-freaking-tastic in his first stint, in his first stand with the Cowboys last weekend. 8 carries, 50 yards, a nice forced missed tackle. Actually, a couple nice forced missed tackles. 6.3 average with a touchdown as well. He also had a great catch that should have been a score. That was actually before the actual rushing touchdown. Look, I think he should be in the RB2 role. Look, he can run the swing pass. He can run the angles. I think he'll be okay with that. And then, of course, you have Rico Dowdle. I think he's the better pass protector than Malik Davis. Malik Davis is okay, but he had a fumble and also had a nice catch and run. I think he's a bit of a mixed bag. I would say definitely I would prefer Deuce Vaughn as the RB2 role out of all of them. Now, number 3, Kavontae Turpin. I would say he can't be fumbling punts like he did last year. I was looking over some of my notes. Look, it's rare to have some of your 2 smaller guys at, their positions, especially as a punter. You're on the wide receivers 5 and 6 spots. You could have Simi Fioco. You could have Brooks. You could have maybe Turpin. Of course, you'll see Gallup, Lamb, Brendan Cooks, Jalen Tolbert. They'll be on the roster, but look to see guys Look to see guys like Cavante Turpin getting some shine, getting some time. See if maybe he can do something okay. As for the quarterbacks, my last thing. Listen, I'm gonna say I think Cooper Rush is gonna do better than Will Grier. I think they should play Cooper Rush for at least the entire first quarter and the first half of the second quarter. Let him play that. He's more experienced than Will Grier. Then let Will Grier take over for the second half of the second and on. Or you could have each of them play 2 quarters. I wouldn't be opposed to that. We'll just have to see how they both do and what their strategies are. Now, predict the score for me. I think it's going to be 22-16 Seahawks. I'm going to go with the Seahawks. I'm going to go with the Cowboys. We don't even know who's playing for the Seahawks. 22-16 Cowboys. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Press the post notification bell so you never miss another one of these clips. And be sure to join us on our live stream in just a little bit. We're going to be streaming this game. All right, we'll see you next time.